What we're finding is there's both public cloud as well as particularly larger enterprises are building large private clouds for their own internal use. I think over time what we're going to see is most enterprises actually shifting to a hybrid cloud solution where they have some services that are in public cloud, they have other services that are better suited towards private cloud, and they have a mix between the two of them. What we're finding is that there are new solutions that are being able to be created because of cloud that weren't possible before. So we're actually finding that cloud's actually starting a new innovation cycle for the industry, where in the past, on traditional technologies, we were struggling to do new things because the technology had gotten very mature. Cloud's kind of reset the bar, and we're now seeing new solutions that are kind of awesome because of cloud. There are things that you can do because of the elasticity of cloud that would have been very difficult in the past. You can start new services. You can actually have startups actually have the full processing power and capabilities of a much larger organization from day one and be able to scale and get whatever they need in order to expand their business. We're seeing companies actually do things that previously may have been difficult because they didn't have the ability to expand out and be as distributed as they wanted. So we're seeing things like consumer electronics companies that are actually trying to use cloud technology to actually monitor appliances and actually make a determination about how to better use power grids. It's actually cheaper to use power at certain times of the day than at others. So if I can use the cloud and actually use the services that I can attach to, I may be able to make more intelligent decisions about how to operate my appliances. I may be able to more optimize how I do services. The appliance may be able to detect that it's about to have an outage and make a service call or make sure that a part is going to be available for this customer shortly. And those types of things would have been very difficult with traditional infrastructures. So we think those types of things are becoming easier to build, and these solutions are more powerful because of cloud. One of the challenges, however, is as more of these services move to the data center and more things move to be driven off of mobile applications, we think availability is going to become more important than ever. There are cases where if you're on a mobile device, your mobile device today primarily is interacting with cloud services. There's very little processing and storage that you're actually doing on your mobile device. This is different than 10 years ago when most of us were using PC clients and thick clients where there was a lot of computing power and a lot of local storage, which meant if I lost access to the data center, I could still do productive work. On these mobile applications that are primarily using cloud applications, if that application in a data center goes down, I've lost the ability to do productive work on my mobile device. My wonderful mobile device has simply become an Angry Bird player. It's no longer a business tool if I actually lose the access to the systems that are actually now running primarily in the data center. As a result of that, keeping those applications up and running with high availability solution and fault tolerant solutions is going to be more important than ever, because if you lose it, it's no longer just one person who's lost productivity. It's now your entire customer base or your entire enterprise has lost the ability to be productive. And I don't think that's going to be acceptable for most enterprises and for most customers.